Hi YouTube, it's Jake Chasen, and today I will be doing a brief demonstration of Siri on the new macOS Sierra. So let's first check the version of macOS we're running. So we'll go to About This Mac, and you can see macOS Sierra. This is version 10.12, this is the beta software. So let's demonstrate Siri. What's the weather like today in New York?
I don't seem to be able to get your current location.
What's the weather like today in New York?
Nice weather coming up for New York. New York today. Up to 75 degrees.
So then from here, this is one of those new extensions that they were talking about. When you click plus, it'll bring you right to the new notification center. And the notification center, although it still has the today notification widgets, unlike its iOS counterpart, it does have this updated design. And you can see when I click the plus, it brought me right here. Now let's ask it to do some file system stuff. On iOS, Siri can't do file system stuff yet because the file system is really integrated through iCloud Drive, syncing all your files. But now with macOS Sierra, Siri can connect with your files. So I've put a PDF of Apple financials from Q1 2016 on my desktop. So let's ask it to find the PDFs. Find PDFs on my machine.
Here are all of the PDFs on your computer.
So as you can see, it brought up a bunch of different things right here. We're only interested in the first one. So what we can do is when we right click, it gives us some options like open, reveal in Finder, a quick look, or copy. When we double click on it, it's going to open it in preview. And unfortunately, when we click the Siri again, it doesn't bring us back to where we were. So once Siri closes and it opens it up, the Siri conversation seems to be gone and you have to start over. So let's just go back to that really quickly. So now let's check the extension of Finder. So we'll click the little plus, and it's going to show us the Finder search. So now it pinned it to the notification center, just like it pinned the weather that we just checked on. But this view allows us to see that we can reorder the different new extensions that we've just pinned to the notification center. So you can see that we could show all results in Finder if we wanted to. One thing to note here, we click Reveal in Finder, you can see that it actually pulled up some files that probably should be hidden. For instance, these are library files that are buried within the system itself, and I'm not really sure if Siri should be showing these files because they really are not user-generated. Siri is typically about being your virtual assistant, and I don't know how helpful it is showing you system files, but Apple has time to work that out. Now let's see the image search. Show me images of the Apple logo.
Sorry, you'll need to continue in the app.
So this response is a bit confusing because I'm not really sure what app it's talking about. Siri is an app. I didn't ask it to go to an app, so let's try and rephrase the image. Search the web for images of Apple's logo.
Here are some images of Apple's logo I found on the web.
So now it gave us some images that are easier to deal with. So in the keynote address, they showed that you could actually drag these right into a document. So let's try and drag it to the desktop. So we'll click here, we'll drag, and we can see that we were able to drag right from Siri onto the Mac itself. And because it can drag from there, it can drag onto any application or website that would support drag and drop. Siri also gave another result, which was a web image search of Twitter. I'm not quite sure what that result is supposed to signify. We can tap it and see.
Here are some tweets.
So these tweets will show us tweets of Apple's logo. But I was not really sure why it gave me some tweets because I wanted images of the web. So I'm not sure how relevant that actually is. How far is it from New York to San Francisco?
I don't seem to be able to get your current location.
So as you can see here, instead of calculating the distance using some kind of plugin or a Wolfram Alpha, it attempted to use my current location. So let's give it a math question. What is 4 times 2?
It's 8.
So it was able to do universal search using Spotlight, I guess, and provide 8. Let's try and do something that's more complicated. What is the integral of x?
Checking. Okay, I found this.
So it was able to tap into Wolfram Alpha and actually give us a more complicated math solution that it wasn't able to do on its calculator like it was able to do up here. Overall, Mac Siri seems to be great. It seems to be more useful than iOS Siri because it is able to tie into that file system. Although it has some bugs, I think that Apple has plenty of time to work those out because this is really just the first beta. Alright YouTube, thank you for watching this video. I'm Jake Chasen and I'm signing off.